It's just so much easier, and it's still so not equal, like so far to go, and people just don't want to think about it.
Like white privilege, a lot of white people were born into wealth.
Like, this is gonna sound so bad, but like being born white, you're born into like privilege.
It's not right, but that's the way it is.
I think it's just because of the difference, you know.
Of course there's a difference.
Yeah, of course there's a difference. I think there should be a difference, but I think there is.
The difference is,
I think there's a difference.
what's the difference?
I think there's a difference.
That there is a difference.
There's a big difference.
Need a difference. Unfortunately, there are differences.
In some cases, to an extreme. Although I think that comparatively to 10, 15, 20 years ago, it's so much less.
Right.
Is it gone? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I just want to be seen as a person. It's hard enough to try to make a stand and try to be independent of your race, you know.
Why those things are in place, why those barriers are, you know, dividing us.
As a human being,
And society's
Today's society.
In society.
as society, things
We have responsibility, role to play, the outcome of everything.
And there's no way that would stop it.
But there is.
The life of a black man versus the life of a white man.
How does it feel to be a white male in today's society? It feels good, you know.
Stereotype with negative connotations. We must be up to something. Why are we in this neighborhood? Look how we're dressed. We must be criminals. We look suspicious. The term DWB, driving while black. Can't have 3 or 4 black men in the car because they might be committing a robbery or something. Like,
it's just the way it is, you know. Especially at this school, it's like it seems like you're better off being a minority sometimes.
we had to struggle to get basic human civil things that we are, you know, supposed to be guaranteed by just being born.
You know, I guess I do feel lucky in a lot of respects.
The civil rights movement in the 50s, Black Power movement in the 60s and 70s.
But I don't really ever think about it, to be honest with you.
We were taken from our homeland, brought to a foreign place, stripped of our language, stripped of our spiritual rituals, stripped of our ceremonies and traditional practices, told we couldn't speak our language, pray to our gods, demeaned and dehumanized through the whole process.
It's all from where the word stems from.
I personally don't.
Me, myself using it and really having anyone else use the word.
It's just ridiculous to me.
Just because of what it denotes and just the history of that word itself.
Dig up a word that was so controversial and so discriminating and then turn it into my own slang word. Ridiculous.
I don't know. I think it's probably the worst thing we've called it anymore.
The nigga word.
Oh, my nigga, whatever.
What's up, nigga?
The term nigger was used to dehumanize us, to degrade us.
Yo, nigga this, nigga that, nigga. I should have nigga.
I mean, I guess people differentiate between nigger and nigga, nigger and nigga.
I said, well, this word doesn't have power over us anymore. As far as being discriminated, yeah, like cops and stuff, yeah. Instead of asking me about my license and registration, is this my car? No, I'm just driving on a Sunday morning in a car that I stole. I get pulled over by the cops on
In terms of how the police deal with black men, it's much different than how they deal with white men.
I was crossing the street. They pulled me over. He searched everything. The guy made me take off my socks. He searched between my toes. This racial profiling don't have.
Just the way I walk around, like I don't walk around feeling like people are judging me based on my race. I feel like I just walk around being me. I'm
committed to uplifting people through my words. We're all connected. We're all supposed to be family, brothers and sisters. America, step up. Hold true to its founding principles.